Hello guys, welcome to Online Web Tutor presented by Preferred Declarations team. I am Sanjay. We are learning WordPress plugin development tutorial using Boilerplate. This is our part number 27. Inside this video session guys, we will see about delete book self row from our table. In the last video, we had seen that how can we make listing of all book self data what we have created in part number 25. So if I back to admin panel, now this is the listing so far we have done. Via this form, we are creating our book self. Here we have listed. Now inside this listing, we have an action button. This action button's a delete button. It means when we click on this delete button, this row should delete. But right now, when we click on this button, nothing happens. It's because we haven't coded so far. So inside this video, we are going to bind our event listener with this click event of this button. So if I back to editor, now open up the file, and this is the file, remember we have called it as tmpl list book self. Now inside this HTML, we have a delete button. Now I am going to bind a class. So let's say btn delete, let's say book self here, and inside this we are going to pass our data attribute, something data id, and inside this let's say that we are going to pass something, let's say data and id, and this is the id value of each row. If I back to our table, now click on this book self table, ignore all. Now here is the id. So if I reload this page, and if I inspect on this click event or on this button, now as we can see that on the first delete button we have id equal to 1. Also if we inspect this element, so inside this, as we can see here, we have delete id means data id equal to 3. So we want that we are going to bind the click event on this class called btn delete book self. While clicking on this button, we will get this data id sending to the server, and via our code we will delete this row. So back to editor, copy this class. So before that, if I open our JavaScript file, and inside this JavaScript file, let's say that delete book self row from data table. Now here let's say jQuery document, let's say on, we are going to bind click event listener, and the selector we have this class. So if I copy this class or back to editor, so directly I'm going to copy this class from here, go to JavaScript code and pasting it here. Now I'm going to bind with our anonymous function. Now inside this function, firstly we have to read data id. So let's say that where simply let's say self underscore id equal to, let's say jQuery this, and this element contains an attribute something data id. Now inside this self id we have our data id value. Now again, if I copy this AJAX code, go inside here, and let's say that this is our action name, and inside this param let's say that delete underscore book underscore, let's say self here, and inside this parameter I'm also going to send about, let's say self id. So here let's say self underscore id, and this is the value. Now right here inside this post data we are sending 3 values. First is all about the action, second all about the parameter, and the third about self id. Now if I copy this delete book self, go inside the main file of this admin, scroll down, and inside this AJAX handler method I'm to define a block. So if I find the ending block of this. So here it is. So let's say else if, let's say param equal to delete book self. It means that if we will get about the param value from our request, and this is something delete book self. Now along with this, we have to read our self ID. So go here, let's say that self underscore ID, it set its request, and if I copy this, pasting it here, now this is the self ID we are getting from here. Now let's say that if it has some value, and remember it should be of integer type, means the value we will get inside this self ID should be an integer value. And also if not, so we are going to return about the 0 value. So let's say if self ID greater than 0, it means we have a self ID. Otherwise inside this else block, simply let's say echo JSON encode, we are going to pass an array, and inside this array simply let's say if I scroll down, simply let's say status equal to something 0 and a message something, let's say that book self ID is not valid. Otherwise inside this self ID we are going to use delete method of wpdb. So let's say that wpdb, it contains a delete method, and inside this first parameter we have to pass the table name. So remember in our previous videos we have made the table linking, and this is something here. So if I copy the table name, scroll down, and in the first parameter we are going to simply pass our table name. This is all about the object of the class, and by the help of this activator class we are calling this method, and this method returns about the book self table. In the second parameter we need to pass an array, and inside this, by the help of this ID, as we know that inside this self ID we are getting about the ID value. So if ID equal to this self ID, then by getting this row we are going to delete that row from our table. Now finally we have to return a response to the client. So copy, pasting it here. So let's say status equal to 1, and let's say book self deleted successfully. Now if I save all these changes back to JavaScript code, and here we are getting this. So simply let's say var data equal to jQuery dot parse JSON, and we are going to parse our response here. Back to editor. Now let's say that if data equal to status, it means we have value 1, then inside that condition we are going to alert our message. So data message here, and after some time, so let's say set timeout anonymous function, we are going to reload our location. So location.reload, and we are going to reload, let's say after 1 second of this click of this alert. And finally inside this else block, simply I am going to alert this message only. All we have done now. If I back here, now hard refresh to this page, so I am pressing Ctrl F5, and let's say that I am going to delete this third number row. So click on this delete button. Now as we can see, book self deleted successfully. If I click on OK, page has been reloaded and the third number row is deleted from this data table. Also, if we go here, reload this page, now as we can see, third number row is also deleted from this database table. Now let's say that we are going to make one change here. Changing something, when we click on this delete button, it asks for a confirmation. That is, do you want to delete or not? if I click on OK button, then it will going to delete that. So back to editor. Let's say that we want a confirmation, so let's say we are going to use a JavaScript confirm. So let's say that or you sure want to delete. Instead of this JavaScript confirm box, if you are interested to actually implement about sweet alert, then you can also implement that. So if conf equal to, it means that here we are going to click on OK button of confirmation box. Now I'm going to copy all the code, or let's say cut all the code and pasting inside this if block. It means that if we click on OK button, then it will delete that actual row from the table. Now if we save all these changes, back here, reload this page. Now let's say that if we want to delete this 6th number row, so click on delete button. Now it is asking for, means it is a JavaScript confirmation. So it is taking a confirmation from us, that is, are you sure want to delete? So if I click on cancel button, nothing happens. Again, if I click on delete button, click on OK. Now book self has been deleted. If I click on OK button, now it reloads and populated all the data. Now successfully guys, as we can see that how can we delete a specific row right here from this data table as well as from our database table. This is all about our delete operation. So far, by the help of this book self, we had created a form. By the help of form, we have saved our data. We have listed all the data as well as we have deleted our specific data. Now from the next video, we will see about the book section. Inside this book section, we also make a form, save book data, list book data, as well as delete book data. So inside this video session guys, if you went out, then please drop your comment. I will give my reply as soon as possible. So for this video session guys, thank you for watching and have a great day.